Hello students, in this video I am going to explain about Delhi Sultanate 1. With the help of this video I will discuss some important points, and with the help of that points you would be able to understand this chapter. The first point is Turkish invasion. Turks were the feudatories of the caliphs. Caliphs means the religious and civil ruler, and with the downfall of the caliphs, Turks started assuming the independent status. Mahmud, who was the first ruler of Ghazni, first Turk invader. He was the first Turk invader who invaded India. He attacked India 17 times. During the course of his 25 years. His main aim was to plunder India's wealth. As you know, student, India was known as Golden Sparrow at that time. After Mahmud, his successor Muhammad Ghori attacked India. in 1191 and in 1192 AD, and he defeated Prithviraj Chauhan, who was a Rajput ruler. And with the death of Prithviraj Chauhan, Rajput rule was ended. After his victory over Prithviraj Chauhan, Ghori appointed Qutbuddin Aibak as his governor. So you can say this was the starting period of the Sultanate. In the Sultanate period, during the Sultanate period, 5 dynasties came. Okay, Delhi Sultanate saw the rise and the fall of 5 dynasties. One after another, 5 dynasties came. Like first was the slave dynasty, second is Khilji dynasty, third is Tughlaq, fourth is Sayyid, and the fifth one is the Lodhi dynasty. First we will discuss about slave dynasty. Before reading this, we should know about that why this dynasty is known as slave dynasty. This dynasty because the earliest rulers were slave. It is given in your book also, because the earliest 3 rulers were slave, either slaves or sons of slaves, and at that time slaves were known as Mamluks. So this can be asked in the paper, who were Mamluks. Mamluks means slaves. Okay, and Qutbuddin Aibak was also a slave of Muhammad Ghori, who appointed him as his governor. Clear? Qutbuddin Aibak, after the death of Muhammad Ghori, he got the title Sultan. And he became the ruler. As he born in Turkestan or to Turkish parents. Little Aibak when he was very small, he was sold to Qazi, who educated him, trained him to be a soldier, and Aibak was sold. After that, Qazi sold him to Muhammad Ghori, and he was very strong but as well as very loyal to his master. Loyal means very faithful to his master. That's why after his victory over Prithviraj Chauhan, he appointed Qutbuddin Aibak as his governor. So Qutbuddin Aibak, he was the first ruler of slave dynasty. He was a slave of Muhammad Ghori. That's why this dynasty was known as slave dynasty. Clear? But that Qutbuddin Aibak, he was a very tolerant ruler. Very good ruler. He treated his subjects mean his public. He treated his public with justice without any discrimination. He did not discriminate anyone, either that he is Hindu or Muslim. He saw everyone with one eye. Okay, he was very kind and generous. He was very kind and generous. He was a very pious Muslim. Pious means pavitra. He was a very pious Muslim, very good Muslim also, and he started the construction of Qutub Minar at Delhi. You must have seen or you must have heard about Qutub Minar at Delhi. So who started it? Qutbuddin Aibak. So he started Qutub Minar at Delhi, but he was not able to complete the construction, complete the work. That work was completed by his son-in-law, his successor Iltutmish. Okay, he was fond of learning also. Who was that? Qutbuddin Aibak. He was fond of learning also. That's why he was supporting scholars. He was encouraging scholars to write. He was encouraging scholars. That's why so many scholars were living in his court. Okay, in 2010, he met with the sudden end. He met means he died. Who died? Qutbuddin Aibak, and he was buried at Lahore. Okay, how did he die? He died when he fell from the horse. Okay, when he fell from his horse while playing polo. Clear? So I hope this thing is clear till here. So in our next video we will read about Iltutmish. Clear?